come in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have a seat.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Ma'am, Harman Singh.
Harman.
Yes, ma'am.
Harman, are you nervous?
Ma'am, a little bit.
Little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me something about yourself, Harman.
I belong to Mohali district of Punjab. I am 12 years old. I am pursuing my education from APS Ambala Camp. My father is in army and my mother is a homemaker. My hobbies include playing football and watching movies. I am an enthusiastic and ambivert person. My aim is in life is to be an army officer, and it is my ultimate aim. That's all about my introduction.
Why armed forces?
Ma'am, because because armed forces get respect and honor which is uncomparable.
But there are other jobs also, no? Which earn equal respect. Status is also there in the society.
Yes, ma'am. There are other jobs also, but the army or defense officers have a different attitude and personality.
Okay, so who's your inspiration?
Ma'am, my father is my inspiration.
Tell me something about your father.
Ma'am, my father is in army and currently he is posted in Ambala camp and I am living with him. Ma'am, my father is a Nayak in army and he inspired me.
Okay, so Harman, please tell me what part of your father's profile means the kind of work which he does,
Yes, ma'am.
appeals to you the most?
Ma'am, he is very hardworking and and is determined to his duty.
So what difference do you see in the life of a civilian and the life of an army person?
Ma'am, the life of a civilian and army person is very different. The army person has a different attitude in themselves, and civilians do not have that kind of attitude. They have a attitude. I am not saying that they don't have, but army persons are a patriot more than that, and they have good personality, better personality than civilians.
Okay, so if you were given 1 lakh rupees,
Yes, ma'am.
so how would you like to spend that amount?
Ma'am, if I was given 1 lakh rupees, I will donate it in the majority of it into the charity, and rest of I will enjoy with the rest.
With the rest?
Ma'am, I will.
What is your definition of enjoyment?
Ma'am, I will buy a car.
In 1 lakh rupees?
10 lakh. Ma'am, I will.
10 lakh, okay.
Ma'am, you said you will give me 10 lakh or 100?
I said 1 lakh.
1 lakh. Ma'am, then I will give all to the charity.
Full amount to the charity?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, can you tell me 5 adjectives to describe yourself?
Ma'am, I am an enthusiastic, optimist, ambivert, diligent, and a patriot.
What is the meaning of ambivert?
Ma'am, ambivert is a person who is selectively social.
Okay.
Alright, Harman. So, Harman, you said that you like to watch movies.
Yes,
So, can you tell me about any movie which has inspired you in some way?
Ma'am, inspired me in some way. Ma'am, Shesha.
Shersha, okay. So, what exactly was the storyline of the movie?
Ma'am, storyline was on Captain Vikram Batra and the Kargil War.
Okay, alright, Harman. So, Harman, I want to know about your journey for RIMC. How your journey has been? Did you face any struggles?
Ma'am, my journey was full of struggles. I had to manage my time because I was going to school at that time, and I had to study minimum 6 hours a day for to clear the RIMC exam. So it was a little bit struggling.
How many hours you said? 6 hours.
Yes, ma'am.
Along with the school.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So Harman, did you feel like quitting in between? Like, it was a lot of hard work that you were giving 6 hours a day, and then school was also there. So did you feel like quitting in between?
Ma'am, at a moment I felt that I should quit, but then my mother motivated me to continue my journey, and then I continued my journey, and here I am sitting in front of you.
Alright, Harman. So Harman, do you prefer working in a team or on your own?
Ma'am, I prefer working in a team.
Okay, have you ever worked in a team?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
Have you ever...
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I always like to be in a team. Like in my school, I am always with my friends. Like we are playing any game, I always play with my friends, and my team is with my friends only. And in a team, everybody has opportunity to know each other, and know about others' point of view.
Alright. So Harman, if I give you a situation, so just tell me what would you do in that situation. Let's say that your senior gives you a task, right, and he says that you have to complete this task within a week, okay, and then you go to the person, your senior, that sir, I have done this task, and he had the task that you have done. He says that, what is this? This is all just wasted. This was not supposed to be done this way. How are you like working? And he just yells at you very badly. How would you react in that situation?
Ma'am, firstly I would ask him politely that what is wrong with the work I have done, and if there is a logical mistake, I will do it again.
Alright, okay. Harman, you tell me, if you are not selected for RIMC,
Yes,
then what are the other career options for you?
Ma'am, I will go for the RMS 9th.
Alright, okay. And why RIMC, not Sainik or military school?
Ma'am, I am no one to say about Sainik or RMS because I haven't lived there. But I think RIMC gives a better education quality to the students. RIMC not only focuses on the academics, but also the rigorous training helps the student to be prepared for the future. And it prepares the students for the NDA, and it is very hard to crack NDA without a rigorous training.
Alright, Harman, one last question from my side. If I ask you if I ask you, what would you like to change about your personality? One thing that you would like to change about your personality?
Ma'am, it is my overconfidence.
Overconfidence. Okay, how do you feel that you're overconfident?
Ma'am, sometimes I like teacher ask a question. I am too curious to answer it that I answer it wrong.
Alright.
Ma'am, in tests also it happens that I feel like this is very easy question, and I do a silly mistake in that.
Where do you belong to, Harman?
Ma'am, I belong to Punjab.
Punjab. So, Ambala.
Ma'am, I am currently living in Ambala, but I belong to Punjab.
Okay. So, what is Punjab famous for?
Ma'am, Punjab is famous for its vast culture and tourist attractions like Golden Temple, Wagah Border, and Bhakra Nagal Dam, etc.
So, what would you say about the education system prevailing in Punjab?
Ma'am, education system in Punjab is not that good. So it is because of some corrupt education ministers and some corrupt officers. I think education quality is not that much in Punjab.
So, how many children cleared this RMC exam this time along with you?
Ma'am, one student, Shivam Chehak, qualified with me, but he is of UP.
But he filled the form from Punjab.
Yes, ma'am. He gave the exam from Punjab, but he's from UP.
Okay. So that way only you are the only one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm giving you one situation, Harman. Suppose you see a beggar on the road. Okay. He is not handicapped.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's sound. Physically also, mentally also, he's a sound person. But he's begging on the road. So what would you give? What would you do?
Ma'am, I will go to him and give him some money and motivate him to start his own business. He can start a shoe polishing business or a smaller business. And I will also motivate him to do the job, ma'am, because he is a fit man and he is begging. It will be bad if he is not doing any job and just begging like this. He is wasting his life. The God has gifted him. So I will motivate him to do any job and give him some money to
One
start
last
a business.
question, Harman. You see some problem going on between Ukraine and Russia.
Yes, ma'am.
So what solution do you see of this problem? In
Ma'am,
your perspective, what should be the possible solution?
ma'am, a possible solution should be that both can have peace and share the part of they are disputed between them. Ma'am, it is Donbass area they are arguing for, and the war has started. I think that Russia should not have started the war and ask the get the matter to the UNO, but it had started the war, and I think the solution is that Russia should stop doing this.
Okay.
Ma'am, because Ukraine has already said that we are not fighting, so Russia should also stop. Ma'am, because it is going for had a very long time. It had started from 2014, and it is the 8 years from that time. The war.
So you don't favor it at all?
Yes, ma'am.
You are against it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm against the war.
So you are a peace-loving
Yes,
person?
ma'am.
Pacifist person.
Okay. So this was from my side.
All right.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.